Hoops TV.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? So, one thing in particular I want to speak about today is the best training methods. And what I like to do personally, because see, I'm a student of the game. So, my obsession is basketball. I try to learn something new every day. Every day I'm learning something. I'm updating and working on my craft, right? So, what I like to do when I first get a client as a basketball trainer is I'm asking for film. Who's filming you? Do you have any prior film? Do you have any game in the area that could come and I can attend? I can see you live in person. You know, I want to see how you play. I want to see how you handle pressure. I want to see how you move with the ball naturally when you're not thinking, right? I need to know all these things so I can best do my job, right? So that's the first thing. The second thing, when it comes to training, fundamentals. I feel like nobody wants to work on fundamentals no more, and I really don't know why. You know, fundamentals is the basis and the keys to success in basketball. Because all basketball really is about, once you have the actual skill set, is your decision making. Whoever makes the best decision is more than likely going to be the most successful, right? And it comes back to fundamentals: creating space, taking what the defense gives you, take the open shot, staying aggressive, attacking the hips. You know, little things like that. Paying attention to the small details is what's going to make the difference, but it all comes back to the fundamentals. So I think that a lot of trainers should be focused on training on the fundamentals of basketball a lot more than what's being done, in my opinion. You know, another thing about the best training methods is you cannot train every athlete the same way, right? You cannot have a big man running guard drills or have a guard running big man drills, right? The feet work is different. Everything is different, right? So what I like to do is when I'm working with one of my players, sometimes I feed off of that player's energy. I ask them a lot of questions. Say, hey, how does this feel when you're going right? How does the pressure feel in your joints when you're stepping to the side? You know, I ask them small details like that because that's going to enable me to do the best job that I can do and customize that player's regimen, whereas they're going to be more successful, right? I do not want to force my ideology onto that player, right? I'm trying to learn that player's habits, how that player body moves, how he reacts, and put him in the best positions to be successful on the court. Because at the end of the day, that's what I'm getting paid for, to bring him the best results or bring her the best results she can to the game. So, yeah, you know, I feel those are some of the best training methods, you know, watching film, breaking down film with the client. Fundamentals, that's a big one. Fundamentals, every day, all day. I'm big on fundamental work, right? We want to master the fundamentals. We don't want it to just be good or great and start moving to the advanced step backs and everything else, right? We want to master the fundamentals. Then we can move on to the more advanced training. Once you master the fundamentals, you're going to be successful. 9 times out of 10, you will be successful. I promise you. So let's go back. Filming, right? Break it down to film. Fundamentals. Customized training regimens. You cannot train all your players the same. Different strokes for different folks, right? That is going to be the best 3 ways to train your basketball athlete. You do these things, I promise you, as a trainer, you're going to get more clients because word of mouth is the best. And when you're bringing results to the court for your athletes, people see that and they're going to want to come to you because a lot of people that needs help with their work these days. You know, there's a lot of trainers out here that don't know what they're doing. I promise you. And that's not a shock because I'm a trainer myself. And I feel I'm the best. I take pride in what I do. So I'm going to call it like I see it. A lot of trainers is wasting a lot of people's time trying to force their body to move a certain way when their body's not made to move in that way. You have to figure out something else. You know? So yeah, that's my main thing. You know, just take your time with training. You know, ask questions. Let the player ask you questions. Build that rapport. You know, that's gonna make the job a lot easier. As long as you rely on your knowledge of the game and you learn it and you studying that film is what's gonna help your next workout. That's how you're gonna be able to plan ahead to be able to better help that player.